We do begin tonight with the stunning images coming in this evening, revealing the true scope of the devastating and deadly storm that came with Hurricane Helene. The mounting death toll tonight, a staggering number here. More than 130 people are now confirmed dead across 6 states. New images tonight of the destruction, the moment a bridge is destroyed by a raging river. These images from eastern Tennessee, the bridge completely washed away. In Boone, North Carolina, heavy rain triggering a mudslide careening down a hill. Just extraordinary, destroying that property below. North Carolina's Lake Lure completely filled with splintered wood and debris that was once people's homes. Much of the city of Asheville, North Carolina tonight left in ruins. Stunned neighbors walking through muddy streets, surveying what's left there. Many roads impassable, covered in debris or damaged by rushing waters. Part of Interstate 40 right here through North Carolina washed away. And the images tonight, the lines, at least a mile long, just waiting for gas there. Tonight, with so many in need, the efforts to get help to them with so many roads impassable. ABC's Faith Abube leads us off in Asheville, North Carolina tonight.
Tonight, an urgent search for the missing after apocalyptic rain from remnants of Hurricane Helene turned hillsides to rivers of mud. Oh, God. And tore bridges to pieces.
There are 92 rescue teams out working, doing search and rescue right now. We're dealing with a situation that is unlike anybody's ever seen in western North Carolina.
Floodwaters cutting off entire communities. More than 130 people dead across 6 states and hundreds more still unaccounted for. Parts of Asheville, North Carolina now unrecognizable. And along this road, household items and tractor trailers piled up high. This one up in the trees, wrapped in down power lines. And the floodwaters, the force so strong, it pushed what appears to be a horse or a cow underneath that one.
This is what a flood will do.
Mark Goldwaite's iconic music venue, the Asheville Guitar Bar, is caked in mud.
The water level was up to the main beam there.
He's tired and frustrated.
Past few days have been a nightmare. A lot of looting. We've lost everything, and people are coming in to take even more from us.
Lines for fuel more than a mile long. The need for the basics to live, water and food, growing more desperate by the minute. But so many roads remain impassable. Images from the North Carolina Department of Transportation showing massive chunks missing from crucial Interstate 40. A massive effort now underway to get relief into the area. The National Guard mobilizing troops and flying in heavy equipment from states as far away as New York and Connecticut. Civilian pilots in Hickory, North Carolina, using their own helicopters to fly in supplies.
Think Hurricane Katrina, except in the mountains and with helicopters, not boats.
Keep them coming, guys.
Our Morgan Norwood in Winston-Salem with local realtors turned volunteers, Allison Sink and Callie Stone, filling trucks with water, paper towels, and diapers.
We went from feeling helpless for our neighbors to feeling like we could actually make a difference.
Hurricane Helene made landfall hundreds of miles from here in Florida's Big Bend 4 days ago. Today, officials in Florida announced that all state roads are cleared. And while they are dealing with devastation of their own, they're also sending teams to help their hard-hit neighbors to the north. And David, here in Asheville, while authorities search for victims and bring in much-needed food and water, you can see it's been raining. They're still dealing with the remnants of Helene. There's also a massive cleanup effort still ahead. David.
The damage has been extraordinary. Faith Abube, thank you for your reporting for many days now. Faith, thanks. Let's get right to Chief Meteorologist Ginger Z. Ginger, you warned of the potential dangers of this storm, but really just to see it, it's just devastating for so many people. And you were saying earlier, parts of the remnants of this still churning and actually affecting some of the people who were hit by the storm already.
That's exactly right, David. Where you saw rain around Faith, believe it or not, 4 days later, that is still remnant and tropical moisture from Helene. This cutoff low in the upper atmosphere has been spinning this around the Mid-South and now the Mid-Atlantic again all day today. Those flood watches right through central Virginia. The flash flood warning, which are the dark red boxes. Greensboro, North Carolina. You've got Richmond, Virginia in one right now. That means flash flood warning, don't get in the car, don't drive. That's the easiest way to stay safe. But obviously, we're going to still have a couple of these that could produce 1 to 3 inches very quickly. Those lingering rain showers even have had a few tornado warnings in North Carolina today. We will finally push most of this out by tomorrow night. That's with a cold front. But then just in time for us to look at the Atlantic. Very busy. The Joyces, the Kirks, the Isaacs of the world not going to impact land. But you see that 40% chance of development. That's an area of thunderstorms we'll be watching, potentially to include the Gulf by this weekend or early next week. We'll be all over it. David, it's looking less nefarious than Helene.
Let's hope. All right, Ginger Z, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.